Hello everyone on YouTube, it's Jordan here again. It's been a while since I recorded a video on this laptop, and it's been a while since I actually uploaded a video. Today I want to show you something really cool, and I absolutely love this. eSpeak NG is available for the Mac. Yeah, that's right, eSpeak NG is now available on the Mac. Let me just throw this empty can away. I mean, even though it's been raining around here, it is a warm day, as I've got a fan on, as you can hear. Right, so eSpeak on the Mac then. How do you get it working? Well, to get eSpeak on the Mac, you need to download it from the Mac App Store. And it goes without saying, your Mac needs to be running macOS Ventura or newer. And Macs that can run macOS Ventura, let me remind you again, if you've got an iMac, you need a 2017 or newer. So if you've got a 2017 like me and you're running Ventura, you can use eSpeak. So all you've got to do is go to the Mac App Store, search for eSpeak NG. That is eSpeak. You can use a space, but you can use a dash, NG. And you should only see one option there, eSpeak NG. Go ahead and grab it. By the way, download it. Type your Apple ID and password to install. And then once it's installed, open the app and configure the voice you want. Now what you want to do is change some settings in the main window. Like you can do this independently of voiceover's voiceover. So you can have pitch, rate, and volume. You can change these independently. And once you've done that, go to voiceover languages, which you'll find in the toolbar. Interact with that toolbar and click on voiceover languages. Now, choose the language you want. So English, you have to have the English. I'm going to have the English British selected. And what you want to do then is, I believe you can also choose your default voice. But if you've done everything right, you should see eSpeak in the voiceover rotor. And to get to the rotor, you just simply use Control, Option, Control, Option, Shift, and the arrow keys. Oh no, it's not. It's let's see.
Headings, links, access, ability, pitch, rate.
There we go. Control, Option, Shift, Command, and the arrow keys. Left and right navigates between rows and categories. You've probably heard eSpeak talking on my Mac already, and I've set it up. So let's see how responsive it is. I'm going to go ahead and open some apps. So let me close out of Google Chrome.
Find the Google Chrome, enter in Chrome/close.
I've closed my Chrome. I've got so many extensions installed. So let's go ahead and
find the Google Chrome push application, keybase, launchpad application, mail application.
Let's open a few apps. Let's open
VLC application. Open.
VLC.
You are currently on a connection. To begin interacting with the items in this list, press Control, Option, Shift, down arrow.
Let me turn the fan off if the camera's picking that up. There we go. Now you should be able to hear things properly now. My Mac is kind of slow at opening apps. It is old, but
VLC media player, window, table, playlist, MV sidebar playlist image, selected as keyboard focus. You are currently on a table.
But you can see the voices are very responsive. I mean, this speech synthesizer is a compact speech synthesizer, and it's even more responsive than Eloquence. And unlike Eloquence, eSpeak is maintained and is still getting updates. Eloquence hasn't had any updates since the early 2000s. So, yeah.
Eject.
So I can navigate around this interface.
Table,
and I'm not having any incidents at all.
Finder, application.
Let me open
Safari.
Let's open Safari.
Open.
Now it takes my Mac a while to open applications. So we'll just wait for a bit. It's amazing how this is actually available on the Mac now. I mean, of course, you need macOS Ventura or newer. It won't work on anything that's older than Ventura. Safari should be open now, so I'm going to go ahead and... My Mac is slow, so it's generally opening applications really, really slow.
Spotify image, Sickies, Applic Safari.
Safari is
Safari
open.
has no lid.
Oh, would you look at that?
Voiceover off.
Now I have to restart VoiceOver. And here's the problem with macOS Ventura. You have to restart VoiceOver sometimes when you open new Windows. I've got to turn VoiceOver back on. And for some reason this doesn't want to respond.
Toolbar, vertical slitter.
But we're back, so let's try navigating websites.
A. Apple on. Unselected. Insertion at end of text. Closing menu. Vertical slitter. Collapse on left.
It would have been better if my Mac was a lot faster, but this Mac is essentially a 2017 Mac, so it's really old. This is the oldest Mac that is supported on macOS Ventura. And
Safari not respond.
yeah, Safari isn't responding. You can tell that Ventura itself, Ventura is a good operating system, but it's obviously unfinished. However, it does include the...
Apple page has.
There we go.
You are currently on web. Apple web content. Choose another country or region. United. Country, close country or region. You are currently.
See, I can quickly navigate.
Menu expanded button.
I can quickly navigate
List
things.
link. List.
There's no latency whatsoever compared to the other voices I've used.
End of list. Heading left.
Let me close Chrome on my laptop. Task kill /im chrome.exe/f.
This camera window. Stop taking video button. Use the up and down arrow keys to switch between camera modes.
That closes Chrome down. Don't need it running at the moment. So let's close out Safari.
Safari is not responding. Finder, applications, window.
So I'm not going to open the mail because that also uses WebKit as well.
Stop in system settings, text edit system.
I haven't tested this in system settings.
Caps lock on, caps lock off. Text system setting open.
We'll open system
You are
settings.
currently on a collection. To begin interacting with the items in this list, press Ctrl Option Shift down arrow.
Now it's really cool to see eSpeak being available on the Mac, because I've always wanted eSpeak available on the Mac ever since I started using Linux. Now if you use Linux a lot, then you'll know that eSpeak is the default speech synthesizer. It's been the default speech synthesizer for...
System settings. Now in appearance window.
Navigate.
Vertical table in access of control series, privacy, desktop and top. Displays, wallpaper, screensaver. Empty save, empty cell, level 1. Lock 3, login password, users and groups, empty cell, passwords, level 2. Users and internet accounts, frame center, empty frame center, keyboard, mouse, printers and scanners, printers and scanners.
Very good.
Frame interpass, login, lock 7,
I'm not noticing... Look at that.
And security.
I'm only noticing latency with VoiceOver itself, but the speech synthesizer, not a single piece of lag.
Siri contract setup. Screen time. Focus. App notification network. Bluetooth. Wi-Fi. Northern Lights. Apple ID. Northern Wi-Fi. YouTube network notification. Sound. Focus.
This is probably one of the best experiences we've had on the Mac for a while, especially with especially in regards to eSpeak. Yeah, that sort of thing. What else do I have to demonstrate? No, I think that's it. Let me close out of system settings. That's if it wants to close.
Toolbar. You are sidebar converted icon.
There we go, we're back in Finder. Go back to the desktop.
Icon view collection. Icon view collection. You are currently on a collect.
So that is a demo of the macOS version of eSpeak NG. Now remember, you can find this on the Mac App Store. I'll quickly show you how.
Google Chrome. Finder.
I'll quickly show you.
Icon view collect. App Store image. Open.
Go to the App
You
Store.
are currently on a collection. To begin interacting with the items in this list, press Control Option Shift down arrow. App Store window, discover collection as keyboard focus. You are currently
So I'm going to go search for
eSpeak
NG.
Load the results for eSpeak NG. Order the result in section 1 item.
And this is the only thing you're going to find.
eSpeak NG, speech synthesizer, 5 stars, open.
And there you go, you can actually go ahead and open it if it's installed. Or you can install it now and open it. And I kind of like this. It's really nice to know that now that macOS Ventura users have options for different speech synthesizers, there's all sorts you can do. I mean, we could probably see something like SVOX Pico that used to be the default Android voice. That was before Google discontinued Pico. They used to maintain the Pico text-to-speech engine on Android. But now you can't use Pico on Android anymore. And the source code's still available somewhere, but Pico, I'd say it's a dev project. Festival and RH Voice could be good. I mean, if we search the App Store, TTS engine, there's not that many text-to-speech voices.
Search kit.
Oh, here's another example of one of macOS Ventura's work.
Clear search to a field result organ result instance tab paper dictation dictate instant web out lens OC text to speech PDF read alt text to alt Chinese letter China text to speech mix voice stream reader free TTS text voice stream reader desktop text to speech 3.5 stars.
There's a voice stream reader if you want that.
Free speech. Text-to-speech central. Labs remarkable. Guided audiobook. Create text-to-speech converter. Sub-edit. Voice reader. TTS text to TT.
I'm pretty sure RH Voice isn't here.
RFC. Loading. Result.
It won't be.
Result in Microsoft 306. Microsoft OneNote. My translator. Dictation. Extra voice recorder.
Nope. RH Voice isn't available. Eloquence is built into the Mac.
ELOQNC. App Store window. Clear to field. No recorder lines.
No results for Eloquence. But you can see eSpeak is probably the first third-party text-to-speech engine that has come to the Mac that is not installed by default. And this is brilliant because now, with Apple opening up its text-to-speech API for macOS and iOS, there's a great deal of text-to-speech engines you can use now. Now the eSpeak is used. You can also use eSpeak on your iOS device, so you've nothing to lose there. And that's just about it for the for eSpeak. I really don't like this computer. It's got a terrible... The bad thing about this laptop is its cooling isn't efficient. But that's a story for another day.
Camera.
Anyway,
Stop taking.
this is Jordan signing off saying have a good day everyone.